let's go to the aquarium. Animal Crossing edition. Welcome to episode 5 of Vlogoween, where I am doing regular vlogs in the run up to Halloween. Today I am heading to the Sea Life Centre in London, where they have obviously an aquarium, but it is like an Animal Crossing theme. I really don't know what to expect. I don't know how they've made it themed, but all I know is that it's like Animal Crossing related. And yeah, me and my partner are going to go down today. We're going to go see some marine life, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. Also, hello, if you don't know me, my name is Rajan, aka Not Half Bad Crochet, and if you want to see the rest of my Vlogoween posts, then please subscribe to my channel, give this video a little like, and leave me a comment to let me know what you think. So my bestie actually got me into Animal Crossing to the point where she literally gave me her old Switch, bought me the game, and was like, you need to play this, because I think she had played it for years and years, and she just knew that I was going to enjoy it. And me personally, I'm not really like a video game kind of person. Like, I'll play the odd game with my partner, and maybe if like we've got people over, we'll play like Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros and stuff like that. But in terms of ever playing a game myself just on my own, it's just not really been for me. And so she knew that I was going to love this game to the point where she physically had to force it onto me to make me play it, and I became obsessed. I became really like addicted to it, not in like an unhealthy way, but I loved it. I loved playing on my own. I loved playing with her, where we would like go and visit each other's islands, and it was just really fun. I actually haven't played the game in about a year, and so the best thing about today is that we are actually going to be surprising my bestie, who doesn't know that A, she is going to the Animal Crossing aquarium, and B, that me and my partner are going to be there too. So the way we've done it is that my bestie's partner, who I am in cahoots with, me and my partner are both in cahoots with him, he has basically said to her that like they're just doing something today. They're like going on a date day, you know, spending some time together. She doesn't know what they're doing, so he's obviously then going to take her there, reveal that that's what they're doing, and then me and my partner are then going to double surprise and then turn up basically. And this is something that me and my partner have wanted to do. We wanted to go to this aquarium day for a little while, and then because I knew my bestie loves Animal Crossing and I have this like connection with her, I figured that it would be perfect to kind of surprise her as well. It is going to be another absolutely boiling day today. I think it's going to be about 32 degrees, so I'm keeping my outfit very simple. I'm not wearing any makeup, and I'm hoping that the aquarium is air conditioned. I'm just wearing this little black dress. It's like a mini dress with some like pastel trainers, some frilly socks. These are my necklaces. This is the one that I got from this anime inspired brand. It's like a Naruto necklace. I don't know, I don't watch Naruto, sorry to be that guy. But it's a really cute necklace, and it's really hard to find long gold chains. And then I'm wearing this little shark necklace, obviously. And then here are my rings, just some kind of plain-ish rings, and then my everyday rings. And I've kept my hair pulled back, no makeup, I've just got some lip balm on, and this time I have put SPF on, because although we're going to be inside, we are going to be outside for a considerable amount of time, and also on the train, and I do not want to get burned again. I'm taking the same bag that I've been taking on all of my little day vlogs. I was going to take a different one that I've actually crocheted, but it's not particularly big, and I do need a little bit more space, especially just to kind of fit my camera and my little like handheld tripod thingy in it. So yeah, I'm going to take the same bag. I think it goes really nicely with the black and then like the pastel on my trainers, and then I put some like pink hair ties in, which I think like just tie it in really nicely. Here are my trinkets for the day. It's really cute like ice cream bear with a little bell on it, a tiny little Shoto which glows in the dark as well, it's super cute, and then this little Capricorn kind of like hotel tag. This one is really nice, and then I have one for my bestie, which is a Virgo one, and I'm gonna give it to her today, so we'll be matching, which I think is really cute. But yeah, this is what I'm wearing. Let's go to the aquarium. Hi, good morning. Is it still morning? It is, isn't it? Hello friends, it is actually the next day. Basically I had such a lovely day and me and my partner ended up kind of not coming home late, but we probably got home at like 9 PM, and then by the time we got home we were so hot and sweaty that all we wanted to do was shower and just like lie down and be in silence. Let me fill you in on my day because it was so much fun. So as I mentioned, it was a little surprise for my bestie, and I was kind of in cahoots with her partner, who I am also good friends with. I've known him for years. And yeah, so me, my partner and my bestie's partner were all in cahoots with each other. All she knew was that she and her partner were doing something. They didn't even know that they were going to the aquarium. They didn't know, she didn't even know it was like an Animal Crossing themed aquarium day. We basically, so beforehand I was texting my bestie's partner to be like, all right, what's the plan? Like, how are we gonna do this? Because my bestie's also quite flinchy. She's quite similar to me, and I was like, I don't want to scare her, I don't want to frighten her. So, you know, I don't want to like shout surprise, you know, and then freak her out sort of thing. So I was like, okay, I think the best point of action is that we'll kind of like hide around near where the aquarium is, and then you guys arrive, and then we'll kind of like reveal ourselves, you know, just to kind of like hopefully eliminate any potential trauma. You know, that was basically what we did. So me and my partner obviously got the train, we arrived outside the aquarium, and it was a boiling hot day. Like, the sun was just so relentless yesterday. Out of all of my Vlogoween vlogs where I've done, where I've had a few where it's been really hot days, this was the worst. This was the hottest day because it was like, you know when you can like feel the UV in the sun? Like, that was how bad it was. That's how horrible it was, and it was suffocating. And I don't know if you've ever been to the Sea Life Centre in London, but it's basically where the London Eye is and where Big Ben is. So it is a absolute tourist haven, which is fine, but it is so unbelievably busy. It's so unbelievably packed. Like, I've never seen it quiet in my life, and I lived in London for many years, and yeah, it was just so busy, so hot. There was no shade anywhere as well, so it was just like, yeah, the sun was beating down on us. So yeah, me and my partner arrived a little bit early. We went to go grab ourselves a little pastry for kind of like a breakfast brunch, because both of us hadn't really eaten at that point. And then we kind of like hid. We were texting my bestie's partner to kind of figure out his ETA. And then when they arrived, we were kind of like hidden around the corner, and they kind of walked through. She spotted me, screamed my name, and then just pelted at me full 100 mile per hour kind of run. And then we were hugging, we were laughing. It was so funny, such a good surprise. And then we kind of revealed to her that we'll be going to the Sea Life Centre, where they are doing this like Animal Crossing sort of collaboration. We just kind of chatted for a little bit, went inside, and it was a really nice day. The aquarium is really cool, but like, I haven't been to the Sea Life Centre in London for a really long time. I think the last time I went was like, actually, funnily enough, like one of mine and my partner's like early dates, like when we first started seeing each other, which would have been in like 2016. So nearly like 10 years ago, I think that was the last time we went. And it's really different. They've kind of changed the layout of it, where it kind of like, they've stylized it to kind of look like you're going underwater. I think because it's below ground, that's kind of like the vibe that they've gone with. So it looks really different, kind of like, especially the first few bits that you kind of walk through and walk in. But it was a really fun day. In terms of like the Animal Crossing theming, there wasn't like a huge amount. They basically gave you these maps, which you saw me kind of stamping, and it's like you kind of just stamp the residents. So you obviously have all of the different kind of characters. There's obviously not all of the characters or all of the residents, and then this is kind of what the back looks like. And you go around, there's like different spots where there'll be 2 stamps for each kind of character. None of these islanders are my islanders. My islander, I did have Molly, she was one of mine, but all of the rest of them, I'm like, I don't even know who they are. And I can't say that they were particularly kind of prevalent in my mind when I was playing the game, but I mean, it was fun. I will say it was boiling hot in there. It was really hot. Obviously, I presume that they have to kind of have the temperature be a certain temperature for the animals and for the wildlife that they have there. But I was like, can we crank up the AC? And obviously it was super packed as well. And we went at lunchtime, so it was really busy. And because of the location, it is just like a very touristy area, so it was super packed. it was very hot, and yeah, it got a bit, I think at the beginning it was a bit overstimulating. I think particularly because like the last kind of date day that me and my partner have done together was when we went to the petting zoo, and obviously that was adult only, so it was quite like jarring to have like quite a lot of children running around basically, and children have no chill, and that's okay. But I think it was a bit combined with the heat, combined with it, you know, being a new thing that we were all doing sort of thing, it did get a little bit overstimulating at parts. Honestly, if they cranked up that AC, I think it would have been considerably less stressful. We saw so many animals, we saw so many cool things, and then we met Isabel from Animal Crossing, which was so fun. So there was like a little kind of meet and greet area with like a small queue, and not many people were queuing up to see them, which is fine. I don't know how many people were actually there for the Animal Crossing part of the aquarium. And yeah, so when we were kind of approaching it, we saw Tom Nook. And then as we kind of got to the queue, we saw that Tom Nook had gone, so I was like, oh shit, like we'll have to wait sort of thing. But I was like, oh, maybe they're like swapping over characters, and you know, like the other person's taking a break, whatever. So we kind of waited in the queue, and we were like hoping for it to be Isabel, because we much prefer Isabel to Tom Nook. And yeah, it was Isabel. She came out, which was so fun. So me and my bestie kind of had pictures like together and solo and stuff. And after we'd kind of done the whole aquarium and everything, saw everything we wanted to see, we headed out to grab some lunch. We just went to Wagamama's because it was, again, really hot, and lots of places were closed. There's a really cool food market like outside South Bank. We were gonna go there, but there was just no seating, and the only seating that was left was like in the sun, and we were like, we can't do this. So we went to Wagamama's, good old classic reliable kind of food, a lovely pad thai salad and some crispy chili squid, which was delish. And yeah, we had our lunch, and then we went to go chill at Jubilee Gardens for a little bit, and we just hung out. We just sat on the grass in the shade under a tree, just chatting and talking and relaxing, and you know, just talking about the day, going through our cute little pictures. There was a butterfly as well that was like really obsessed with my bestie's partner, like kept landing on him all of the time, which I thought was just, it was just so beautiful. And like, if you don't know, I love butterflies. I have a big old butterfly tattoo here. And then it got to maybe about 8 o'clock, and then we were like, all right, we should probably go home. I think because of obviously the sun hadn't set yet, so we kind of just, the time passed, and we were like, oh, it's, you know, let's go home. So yeah, me and my partner got our train home, and then when we got home, I had a shower because I was like, I feel disgusting, I'm sweaty, I've been lying in the grass as well. And then I laid on the bed with the fan blasting into my naked body, as I have done for pretty much all of these Vlogoween vlogs. But yeah, it was a really good day. It was honestly a really good day. So I'm just uploading the footage from yesterday now, and I won't be including any of the footage with my bestie and her partner in it, because not everyone wants to be put on the internet, and I respect the fact that they don't want to be put on the internet, and that's okay. So if you're wondering why they haven't featured in the vlog, that is why. And in this household, we respect people's boundaries, okay? If she said no, she said no, and that's okay. I can absolutely make a fun video without having to put them in it. So yeah, that was my day. It was a really fun day. I would definitely recommend going. I think they kind of do this like Animal Crossing like collaboration like intermittently at the Sea Life Centre, and I'm pretty sure that they do it at different dates across different Sea Life Centres like across England, because there's a bunch. There's like one in Bournemouth, one in Brighton. There's loads of Sea Life Centres. You just have to give it a Google. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know who your favourite Animal Crossing islander is, because I am so intrigued, because everyone always has like really different ones for different reasons. I don't know if I have a favourite, but I love the aesthetic of Meringue. I always call it a Meringue. I don't actually know if that's how you pronounce her name, but like meringue is spelt meringue. The rhino, she looks really cool because she's got like, you know, the strawberries and stuff. But I personally love Roscoe. Roscoe is my moody, resting bitch face kind of babe. I love him so much. He was one of my first islanders who like I didn't personally seek out. Like I wasn't like, I want to find Roscoe. I had no idea who, like, he was an islander. And then he was just on my island, and I was like, you know what, I actually fuck with you. I love Roscoe, man. But yeah, let me know who your favorite islander is. I fucking hate Tom Nook, by the way, which is why I was really excited about the fact that we got to meet Isabel rather than Tom Nook, because Tom Nook doesn't do anything, okay? Isabel is running the show. Tom Nook just gets all the credit, okay? Typical man, whatever. I'm just gonna say it. But yes, I had a really good time. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. If you want to see the rest of my Vlogoween vlogs, then subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. If you want to catch up on any of my other ones, I have saved them all to a playlist so they are easier to find. And of course, let me know who your favourite islander is. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and give this video a little like.
I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will hopefully catch you on the next one.